Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
And she is certainly joining us tonight.
All right, now guys, to give you an idea of what you can expect from Betty Lewis, all right, now this is what we've been saying, that your music has kind of been dipped in gospel soul, all right, so we dip it in that, we salt it with a pinch of rhythm, okay, so far so good,
Yes,
and we're going to shake it up with an amazing voice,
Yes.
so far so good, and then we're going to serve it up to the folks tonight.
Pour it out.
You know,
There
we
we
like
go.
the shaking up part. I like the shaking up
Listen,
part.
I bet you do like the shaking
I
up.
do. I
Guys,
do.
Betty Lewis is with us here tonight. Betty, thank you so much for being here, first of all.
Thank you for having me here. It's good to be home.
Well, you know what? When people say it's good to be home, this really is home.
Absolutely.
Now, obviously, you're wearing that American flag, and there are a lot of folks who are patriotic on a day like today, but there's a lot of people as well, veterans, former veterans who have given quite a bit to their country, who this means a lot to, and you are in that group.
Absolutely. I'm a service-connected, disabled Vietnam-era veteran and a humanitarian for our dear state of Louisiana as well.
Now, you say the state of Louisiana, that's your home state, but you also mentioned another state that you like to call home.
Oh, you want me to tell? Uh-oh. I always tell people one of them places, I said, I'm from a state of confusion, but we have fun.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, Betty, when you talk about being a Vietnam veteran, one of the things we've noticed here, one of the youngest Vietnam veterans I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
But given to your country and having a day like today and being a part of it, what does that do for you?
It's spiritual. I'm still alive and here. I'm at home doing something, and it's just emotional. My family's here, and I did social work here. I worked for AT&T here, and all my friends, and it's just great to. And a lot of my friends from the VA will be here.
Now, Ms. Lewis, you have been doing this for years, and you're going to be
Yes.
performing for us later. Do you still get a little nervous, butterflies?
Always.
Really?
You never know what they expect. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's gonna be one person there. Or one thing about it, no matter if it's one person or 100,000 people, I still get the same thing.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that tonight. Have you seen that crowd out
Yes,
there?
I have.
It's amazing.
Yes.
And they are ready to have a good time,
I
Miss
am
Lewis.
as well.
You know, when you talk about the nervous butterflies, and we talk to a lot of athletes and sports, and you've got to have that kind of nervousness, don't you?
gotta get that adrenaline flowing.
You know, so what do you do? What's your pregame ritual? What are you going to do here for the next few minutes before you take the stage?
Take some deep breaths and say, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight.
All right, you go, girl.
That sounds
Tell
pretty
us,
good right
Can
there.
you talk about some of the songs you're going to be doing tonight?
I'm not gonna do any songs from my CD, but I do have some for sale. But we're gonna do the old R&B, Motown, and some good old Etta James blues, because I'm a bluesologist, you know. And I just recorded with the Swamp Stump tour here.
Yeah.
Kenny Wayne Shepherd's on it, Percy Sledge, Rockin' Dupsy, Buckwheat Zydeco. Everyone's a Grammy artist, and when we get through, I'll be one.
Now, I've got a question for you, Miss Lewis. Of all the places you've been, of all the concert halls you've been in, twofold question. What is the one place, venue or city, that when you were there you thought, I can't believe me, you know, Betty Lewis, I'm right here, and what artist have you played with that you thought, me, Betty Lewis, I am with this person on this stage? Artist and venue.
So many artists.
I want you to name a favorite if you can. Not a favorite, but one that just maybe really made you feel like I have arrived. I am
Well, I
definitely
haven't worked
here.
at the Jazz Festival with Bonnie Raitt, then getting tickets to a sold-out Eric Clapton concert, working with Buddy Guy, 8 Mile, B.B. King, Bo Diddley, Little Richard, the Staples Singers.
Those are Hall of Famers.
I know.
And you know what?
I'm working my way there.
Absolutely. We were going to say
You'll
she
be
is
there
our
in
Hall
no
of Famer
time.
tonight. Betty, we certainly wish you nothing but the best.
So great
Thank you
to
so
meet
much.
you, and we know that you're going to rock the crowd,
That's
honey.
it, right. We're going to start off rolling on the river. I hired the Inner City Dance Row, one of the oldest dance companies in town, to start it. Make sure we start off as soon as the fireworks. We don't want people to leave. We want to give them something to think about.
All right, well, we're going to be
That's
partying until the break of dawn, Ms.
Yes.
Lewis.
There you go.
And
Thank you very much.
I'm going to close out with America the Beautiful.
Wonderful.
That's the way to do it.
Thank you for being
Betty
with
Lewis,
us.
guys, stick around. That
Very
is going
nice
to be
to
an
see you.
incredible show, just a stellar lineup.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of, Sharon Full of Love joins us now, Trish. She has been